Hi guys, welcome back. Happy summer. I can't believe I haven't filmed this video already. It's been so busy since I've gotten married. I want to show you my go-to summer makeup routine. This look is very simple. It's kind of like quick out the door. Some steps I think you can skip if you want it to be more simplified, or maybe you have better skin than me. I just want to share with you my go-to summer look. Also, if you haven't noticed, I just added this piece of furniture. We have lived here at this condo for now a little over 2 years, and this like studio office room, it's been a hot mess, and I got these beautiful blue clay chairs maybe just a little over like a year-ish ago, and I love them so much. I have two, but I always wanted some sort of side or end table, and I finally got one. I've had this one on my Pinterest board or maybe on Etsy for a really long time, and it was like a lot of money. I think it was like $400 or $500, real marble, really beautiful. I kept pushing it back on buying it just because it's so expensive, and then saving up for our wedding next year. And then guess what? If you are a home scents, home goods kind of person and you just love those good finds, I found this end table which fits perfectly. So heavy, real marble. It's white with like some speckled gray and a little bit of kind of like a light pink. It's so pretty, and it's exactly what I was looking for. So anywho, if you see this and all the products that I'll be showing you guys today, that's what this is. It's just exciting to have a designated table for all the things that I'll be showcasing to you guys, because before that, this room has just been a hot mess. Luckily, you guys don't see it on your end, but on my end, I'm just like, oh no. For the most part, I'm a pretty organized person. I want to zoom you guys in. We'll get into the makeup. So let's talk about this product first. I think everyone is wearing their sunscreen. This one has been a pretty popular one since it's from e.l.f. It's very affordable. It's a dupe for the, why am I blanking on the name? The glow screen. I don't know why I'm blanking on the brand. I'll have the picture right here. It's definitely a dupe. I think I like this a little bit more. So this is the Suntouchable Wow Glow 30 Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. Also a makeup primer. Perfect, a 2-in-1. I love the glow. Even though I do have oily skin, I don't find it to be too glowy. I actually think the glow screen is more glowy than this, which is why I like this a bit more. So this is what it looks like. All of my favorite YouTubers have been talking about this product, using it in all of their summer videos, and I can see why. It's really pretty. I only have the, is it a sample size or is it a travel size? I'm not too sure, but it's the little mini one. I've been enjoying it very much. So now I'm gonna put on this side. It really doesn't feel like a sunscreen, it just feels like a moisturizer. It does have a sunscreen scent, but not as strong. If you have really good skin, honestly, you can skip the foundation, any kind of skin tint, and just go with this. This is really beautiful. But if you're like me and you need a little bit of coverage, I'm gonna go in with, this is my newest favorite foundation, the Neutrogena Sensitive Skin Serum Foundation. I love this stuff. Thank you to Kim for mentioning this product. I've been enjoying it so much. It's a little messy because it's in a dropper, but it looks so pretty. It kind of reminds me of those skin tints, just with a little more coverage. Because sometimes with skin tints, although they're really pretty and they feel like nothing on the skin, they don't do enough for me, you know? Especially those days where I'm dealing with hyperpigmentation. Maybe I'm dealing with some breakouts. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. This, to me, gives you that skin tint feel, just with more coverage. I think I'm gonna have to put this hairpiece behind my ear so I could easily apply the makeup. I'm gonna add a little more. I do like using my fingers at first just to spread it, and then for blending, I'll go in with the sponge. I wanna know from you guys, what are your plans for the summer? Like, what are you doing? What have you done? Do you have anything? For me, it's been pretty chill. What I am excited about is that this weekend I'm renting a pool, which is so much fun. If you don't have a pool or your friends don't have a pool, it's so much fun to rent a pool. And I love to go swimming, and my dog Boo, the one that really enjoys the water, she's coming with us. And we're just gonna be having a great time. We're gonna do some grilling. We also have 3 birthdays that we'll be celebrating, which is fun. It's a bit of a surprise, so don't tell my friends. I'm excited because I wanted my one friend who's born on Independence Day, I wanted her to have a Speak Now tailored version birthday party themed. Isn't that such a cool idea? Like everything just lavender, so feminine, Taylor Swift playlist going on. It would have been so much fun, but she's someone that just doesn't plan stuff like that, at least for herself. She just doesn't do it in advance, so it wasn't gonna happen. That's one of the reasons why I wish I was born in the summer, or at least when it's like warmer weather and you can be outside, you know? Like I love a good garden party, barbecue, like I'm so into that. So although we didn't do that for her, we're kind of have like a little mini one when we rent the pool this weekend. I got a cake. If anyone doesn't know, not a baker. I wish I could be like, yes, I did this myself, but I didn't. This cake is so stinking cute. I want it to be in the shape of a heart, but because this was so last minute, the guy didn't have the molding, so it's gonna be a circle, lavender color, and it's going to say Cancer Babies, because my 3 friends, all their birthdays are in July. So we have July 3rd, we have July 10th, and July 21st. I enjoy a good themed party, and I have some faux candles that are lavender that I'm gonna bring, but I don't have any candle holders, so I might have to get some on Amazon since this is very last minute. But we're excited. That's an idea that you guys can do if you're not going on vacation, or if you're gonna have a budget summer. Just rent out a pool for a few hours, bring your friends, bring your family members, and have a good time. I need a little more coverage, especially right here. I'm dealing with a breakout, and it's probably gonna eventually turn to hyperpigmentation. So I'm gonna go in with concealer. This one is the lighter shade, which I'm just realizing. So this one I'm gonna just do under the eyes. Again, just a tiny bit. This is from Physicians Formula. This is by far one of my favorite drugstore foundations. It's the Butter Glow Concealer. Just a couple months ago, I did a full-line review of Physicians Formula, but their Butter collection. They have a lot of things in their Butter collection. So if you guys are interested in Physicians Formula, that collection, definitely check out that video next. I'm gonna use the darker shade for any hyperpigmentation. Do I have anything else? I'm dealing with a little bit of hyperpigmentation around the mouth. Again, a little bit. Not too bad. Forehead's looking pretty good. Then just a tiny bit over there. What I love about this concealer is that it has great coverage. It's very thin, very easy to blend. You could totally use your fingers, and it's pretty affordable. So I'm gonna do the darker one first, and then we'll move into the lighter one. So yeah, I'm renting a pool this weekend. What else? I really want to go to a concert. I know a lot of people, even last year, I asked you guys the same question. What are you guys doing for this summer? A lot of you go to concerts, which is really exciting and fun. I guess I'm not really a concert person. Like, I love the idea of it, but I'm realizing concerts make me quite anxious. If it's all outdoors and it's not in a closed environment, I'm more open to it, but I really want to go to one this year, and we haven't found one that's interesting. There's the one, why am I blanking on it? It's in Vegas. If you like R&B, especially like early 2000s, late 90s, I really want to go to that. Hopefully, maybe for my 30th, I'll go to it, because I think that concert's in March or April, but I really want to go to a concert this year. I know Tori Kelly, she just released new music. If you're a Tori Kelly fan, let me know down below. I love her new look. I love the darker hair. I just love it so much. My best friend and her boyfriend really like her, which I had no idea. I told my husband about Tori Kelly years ago. I've been listening to her since high school with the covers and on her YouTube channel. I really love her voice. I think she sings R&B music just so well. I wasn't the biggest fan of her Gospel album, but when she came out during the pandemic, it was so good. I'm hoping she's gonna have more shows. When I checked last time, there's only one in California, but if she has one in New York, I really want to go to it, because I feel like it won't be too pricey, like not like Taylor Swift prices. I'm interested in her, and then I haven't really seen anything else. We were kind of interested in the Ed Sheeran, but then that was like during the week, and I really didn't want to do that. I do eventually want to see an Ed Sheeran concert. Let me know down below if you went to the Eras tour. I'm like living vicariously through my one friend who went. I think I only have one friend that went, and just through social media, it just looked so amazing and so fun. I feel like out of all the Taylor Swift concerts, that would have been the one to go to, but of course it so happened to be the year before I get married. But that's one where I think I would have highly considered going. Have you guys listened to Speak Now, Taylor's version? I've been obsessed with that album. So that album has always been my favorite album by far. For any of the OG Taylor fans, the ones that have been there since the very beginning, me included, when Speak Now came out, it was just such a pivotal point in my life. I think, what grade was I in? 7th grade? 8th grade? Something around there. It's just so nostalgic, and I think it's nostalgic for a lot of us, and why it continues being my favorite album. And the vault songs are so good. I've just been really enjoying it, and the music video with Taylor Lautner, it's just so amazing and it's fun to listen to. And there's the song Long Live. My friend who has been the biggest Taylor Swift fan, she's been to, I think, almost all of her concerts. She made this video for all of us back in maybe high school, maybe our senior year is what I'm thinking. I haven't watched that video in a while, but she used Long Live, and it's kind of just so cool to see all of us grow and reminisce, because we spent a lot more time together, obviously back then when we lived a lot closer to one another, and I just love that song. My personal favorite, and I know we're talking a lot about Taylor Swift, so if you're not a fan of her, oops, I'm sorry. My favorite is Back to December. That's a favorite of mine. One, because I'm a December baby. I really enjoy that time of the year, and just overall the lyrics. I don't know, it's just a very sentimental song for me. I'm really curious what your favorite song is from her, or from her most recent album. I want to know. I'm interested. So now let's move on to bronzing. I'm not going to do any contour. Again, we want to be quick. This is summer makeup. Going in with another Physicians Formula collection from their Butter collection. This is their Butter Glow liquid bronzer. This is their only shade. You don't need that much. I've had this for 3 months, 4 months, and I use so little. And it does smell like all of the other Butter products. I like going in with a brush like this. I was just wearing this the other day. And then I just go straight in. Now I'm leaving that covered because I kind of want it to dry down a bit. And I'm just going to go a little bit higher. Whenever I do bronzer, I go a little bit higher than where I would put contour, which is contour I like to put right there. And bronzer, I just go a touch higher. This to me is the perfect shade for someone like myself. Now I did get some color these last couple months. It's been so hot in New York, like in the 80s, very humid, lots of raining, lots of flooding going on. This is not orangey, not too shimmery either. It just gives you that beautiful glow. So I think if you're a light medium, even medium, I feel like it would show just a little bit. You could wear this shade. This liquid bronzer you could just do so quickly. You can honestly put it in your eyes as well. My lids crease just a little too much, so I wouldn't personally do that, but I think it gives just the right amount of glow, and it's just quick and easy. For cheeks, we're gonna go in with the newer product. This is the Nudestix and Nudies Matte in Picante. I love a good red orange. I just directly go in. I love wearing shades like this in the summer and even leading into the fall. And then I just use the brush that comes with it and just go right in. Colors like this make me so happy, and I find it to really complement warmer skin tones. And as you saw, I really didn't need that much. I'm really enjoying Nudestix. I'm not familiar with the brand or their products, and I only have 2 of their blush shades. It's very easy to use and perfect for summer makeup. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I just put on my nose. Again, not doing any nose contour. I want this to be simple, really just like a pop of color, as if I got sun-kissed. Let's move on to some powder. I told you guys I've been testing out the Haus Labs loose setting powder. This is the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I enjoy this powder, but I will say, if you have oily skin, as far as like longevity, I find my skin to get oily faster compared to the Givenchy one. I'm trying to think what else. Some other powders that I use. I'm really blanking. I've only been using the Givenchy one and then this one more recently. But what I really like about this powder, and I think it would work especially for someone who has normal to dry skin, is that it doesn't feel like your typical loose setting powder. Like, it's very thin, very lightweight. I love the packaging. I wish the Givenchy one came in packaging like this. You have no mess whatsoever. Although you're not using the cap to swirl your brush or even like use a poof like me, you have this little net, and what I like to do is just go like this, and you get just a little bit at a time. And then you guys know I like going under the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth, you know, the whole T-zone area. This is a really nice powder. I just wouldn't use this powder if you have oily skin or you're thinking longevity wise. To me, it's fine for like day to day, just not special events. See what I mean? It's pretty much undetectable. Sometimes when I use powders, you can tell I'm wearing powder. This one you can't. Since I'm using a lot of cream products today, it's just so important for me to set everything. All right, I need to blend that part out. Now that it dried, I feel like I can get better coverage with it, just to set it. So that's what the powder looks like. Still glowy, still looking fresh. Let's move on to brows. You guys have heard me talk about this so much. It's from Unleashia. This is their Shaper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer. It is in white. I feel like I always do my brows, even the days I don't wear makeup, just because I like a good brow. It frames your face. It just look a little more complete. I've considered getting brow lamination. If anyone has done that, let me know your experience. I'm very interested. I feel like brow lamination is perfect if you're going on like a longer trip, a tropical vacation where you're wearing minimal makeup. It's just nice to have the brows done. Sometimes I'll go with a pencil, sometimes I'll go with more of a tinted brow product. So this one is from Merit. So since I already have the clear one on, it just helps if I want more fullness to then go in with the tint versus going in with the tint first or not even using clear brow gel, because now this has something to grab onto and it makes it a little bit easier for someone like myself where my brows are more sparse and they're thin. So I like doing this combination when I want something a little more natural looking and not so structured. Not my favorite brow tint on its own because it just doesn't have enough hold, but I really like the light pigment it has. Like it's not too little, it's not too much, but when you're combining it with a clear brow gel like I did, I think it works really well. So this product is pretty new to me. Also, the brand is very new to me. Jones Road. I don't know if you guys have tried it before, if you're interested in me reviewing it in the future. Maybe I could do a full line review down the road. I think that'd be really fun to do. The little information that I know about them, what I really enjoy is their marketing, specifically with older women. It's nice to see someone at least that looks over 40, because people over 40 still wear makeup, still like to doll up, make themselves feel good. Totally understand why older people like products like this. So this is their Miracle Balm in Magic Hour. I think it's their lightest bronzing shade. They sent this to me and a few other products that I'm still testing out. And I've only used it a small handful of times. I'm looking at their website and what I'm realizing is they said to break the surface. It says break the top surface of the balm with your index finger first and then warm it up to soften the formula. So I did not do that. So I'm gonna do that now. So maybe that's why I wasn't getting the look that I wanted. I just didn't break it. As the name is suggested, this is a balm. It's interesting that they're calling this a bronzer because it's really light. And this is for light to medium skin tones. So you could see it's giving me that extra glow. Although this is a bronzing shade, I am putting it on my brow bone just because it really doesn't have that much pigment. You would think it would look like this color, but as you can see, there's really not much color coming out. Put a tiny bit on the nose just to show you on my hands. This is what it looks like. See what I mean? Like, not really. It does feel nice, but again, I have to use it sparingly with someone who has oily skin. But I love how this looks. Like, this is beautiful. And it smells like essential oils. We're gonna move on to the eyes. We're gonna do a one and done eyeshadow. This one is from Jones Road. This is called the Best Eyeshadow in Copper. Really pretty. What I like about this shade, if you are light to medium, this is going to give you a bit of color, but it doesn't look like you put too much effort, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger. It is a shimmer. Since it's so similar to my skin tone, it looks very natural looking. It gives the perfect amount of shimmer but also color. Other copper shades that I have are more orange and like a copper penny, and this one isn't. So if you're looking for a one and done, I would definitely check out Jones Road. Now, it's not going to give you high intensity sparkle or that wet looking effect. That's not this, but it is really pretty and just easy to apply. And if you're a similar skin tone as myself, this one to me is the perfect everyday single eyeshadow, whether for summer, whether for work. I think this is what I would wear if I went into the office. With summer makeup, I like it to look really effortless, light layering. So I'm going to skip the liner. I'm going to go in with mascara. This is the Kill Lash from Clio, but this one is the Sleek Volume. It's a super waterproof mascara. It's a little bit different than the long curling one. I will be talking about all of the Clio Kill Lash mascaras in a dedicated video where I show you guys side by side the differences because it's really hard to tell. But this one has a slight curve to it and I really like the look that it gives. With one coat, it can look pretty natural and just gives you, you know, a little bit of curl. Then you can always build it up and then it would look more voluminous. And that is just one layer. Look at that curl, really pretty. I'm going to keep it with one layer since this is more like a summer everyday makeup routine. I can't wait to show you guys my summer favorites because a lot of these products are going to be in it, but then also some other things. I think I want to talk about, I don't know if I'm going to put it in my summer favorites video or maybe a different type of video, but I want to talk about other things that aren't like beauty related that I've really been enjoying. I discussed some things on my Instagram, so you should definitely check that out. I think you see more of my personality on there, especially on my stories, and just, you know, other things that I enjoy besides beauty. All right, that looks perfect. Clio makes some of the best mascaras I've ever tried. If you haven't tried their mascaras out, you really have to try them out, guys. These are definitely worth it. Just gonna touch up. I got a little bit on my eyelid on this side, but overall, since it's a smaller mascara wand, I really didn't have any smudging going on. We are very close to the end. I'm going to talk about two lip products. This one was viral on TikTok. You can get it on Amazon. Definitely check out my Amazon shop down below. I try to update it as much as I can. This is the Palladio. I'm not familiar with the brand. It's a lip stain. Okay, so I know lip stains, things that you peel off your lips, you know, those products have been really popular this last year or so. This one is up my alley. And I'll tell you why. It's a lip stain marker. So it makes it so easy to apply. You don't have to wait the whole 10 to 15 minutes. You don't have to peel or do anything like that where it can get in your mouth and it could just get so messy. Because with those products, even though the results are really great, I don't know about you guys, but I find it annoying to have to peel, get it in my fingernail. What do you do with the, you know, the peeled part? Like obviously you gotta throw it out. But it's just not a product where you can be out and about and reapply. So this one, it's in shade Rose, I believe. I have Nude and Rose. This one gives you a nice color to the lips. Definitely more on the rosier side. It really does feel like you're putting a marker on your lips. So I like to focus this more like a lip liner, especially the nude one. So I'll start off doing that. See, it's very natural looking and the longevity is very good. Usually I only apply this once. I'm pretty much good to go. And then I apply a little more towards the center. And this is going to be a very natural looking lip product. Even the nude one is very natural looking. I'm curious to see what their other products are like because this one is so good. So I love popping this in my purse. Maybe I'll apply it one more time after lunch if I really need it. I don't mind that it gradually fades. You guys know I love a lip oil or some sort of gloss to give me that shine. This is Gisou's new lip oil. This one is their shimmering one. So they came out maybe a year or so ago, one without shimmer, and now they came out with this one. Really pretty. As you can see in the bottle, it looks very shimmery, but on the lips it's not as intense. Same packaging and everything. So beautiful. They put that all over. I just got a second tube of the regular one, and then when this came out I was like, all right, I gotta do this too since I'm doing a part 2 of Gisou, like a full line review. I've been really enjoying that. I think we are at the end. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of setting spray. This is still my go-to high-end setting spray. It's the Soft Focus from Hourglass. Love the packaging. It's one of the best mists that I've ever experienced. And when you put it on your face, it even feels luxe. Like the mist just like evenly distributes on your face. And this is my summer makeup routine. Glowy, bronzy, really just fresh. I really love this look. I hope you guys do too. I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye!